doing some shows and some stuff. And then, yeah, then we're going to come up to Maryland for the NCAA, the tournament weekend, which should be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be a great concert there. It's a Power Plant Live, and it's a free concert as well, right?
Yeah, it's totally free, and, lacrosse and music is not a bad combination.
Now, I have seen, and looking through your history as well, I've seen you guys have toured with OAR, Switchfoot, Three Doors Down, Kelly Clarkson. You guys have been with a lot of artists as well. How long do you think it is till your name is right up there with them when they start saying, well, we toured with Parachute?
I don't know, man. Hopefully we'll get there someday. But for now, we're just really excited to be playing on stages with artists we love. And we've gotten really lucky and gotten to tour with a lot of people who I think, are outstanding bands and singers. And, it's cool to get to see them every night and learn from them. But, we definitely want to get there at some point and be able to do that as well.
Now, I also saw something else, too, when I was looking through a lot of your bio. I saw that you guys played New Year's Eve 2008 at Times Square.
Yeah, it was crazy.
How was that? Was that nerve-wracking? I imagine that had to be kind of nerve-wracking.
It's freezing. It had to have been.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, it was cold. We were freezing our butts off. It was like, I think it was 0 degrees. That was before the wind chill, so it was crazy. And then I thought I was cold until I saw Taylor Swift take off her jacket and was wearing a dress in that weather, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't,
I guess at that point it's hard to complain about how cold you are, right?
Yeah, and we felt like we whipped out, and we were all bundled up. But, it was great. It was probably the craziest show we've ever played. There were a million people there by the time we played, and it was just a lot of fun to be down in Times Square for New Year's in general, and then to get to play it was just surreal. Yeah,
I'm sure. Just being there alone is worth it, and then being the entertainment, I'm sure, was much, much better than just being there.
Yeah, I don't know how or why people were standing there, but we had a lot of fun, so I can
imagine.
Now, Will, we saw, kind of a quirky web series that you guys happened to be on. You guys were in Daryl's house.
Yeah, live from Daryl's house. It was a really cool show where he pairs up with artists, and he's kind enough to invite us to do it.
Now, but you actually, we've watched the episode. You actually play sort of an acoustic set in his house, right?
This is Daryl
Hall.
Yeah.
When they say live from Daryl's house, they mean it. We were at Daryl Hall's house. So, first off, we're huge Hall & Oates fans. Second
Who isn't?
Off, to get to meet them, and then third off, to get to play Hall & Oates songs with Daryl Hall was just surreal. So, our saxophone player and I were just going crazy that entire day. It was really cool, and he's such a nice guy, and he's been really supportive of us as a band as well.
Now, I have to say I was impressed, too. Did you guys pick to do the song Say It Isn't So, or was that something he asked you to do? Because
he said what songs you want to do, and we kind of wanted to do the ones that probably not a lot of people knew, but the ones that we really liked, so Say It Isn't So and It's a Laugh, or just, the two that we said, two of our favorite Hall & Oates songs that he was really excited about, too.
Yeah, I thought it was great that I saw you guys did Say It Isn't So. That's a really good song, too. And, again, it's one of the ones that people really don't appreciate too much either.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you know it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been in the music industry for a while now, so I'm kind of familiar with, a lot of the stuff that most people aren't. But that one is a really good song, and you guys did a great cover with it as well. Now, another thing I have to ask about, too, is, you guys have a lot of Facebook fans. Or I guess... Are they
Facebook people who like it, right?
Now? I know Facebook.
Yeah, they took away the term fans, and you have no more fans. It's people who like your page. That's the new thing.
I know.
Starting today.
Now, I have to ask. What was it like watching your numbers rise on Facebook as well? Because that seems to be the true gauge of musicians and anything nowadays.
Yeah, it's cool, and it is. We kind of see it as first and foremost, we want people to come to a show, but if they can't come to a show, we really try to keep up on our Facebook page. So to see those fans rising, and literally every day you can see the number changing, it's a cool thing. And what's really fun is when you go somewhere one night and then you see the next morning that literally, 200 people in some city somewhere, became or liked your Facebook page. It's a cool thing, and what's really cool about Facebook is that you can literally see your fan base growing in front of your eyes. So
absolutely,
it's a cool gauge of all that.
And you guys are still a young band. You're around your mid-20s or so, right?
No, yeah, we're early 20s. So
okay,
some of the guys are mid-20s.
Okay, so I didn't mean to age you. Sorry. So, and you're from Charlottesville, Virginia, which is nearby to us, about a 4-hour drive. Beautiful town. I've been there before. Hung out on the mall. went down to Miller's and some of those places.
Awesome.
Apparently some guy named Dave Matthews had a band out of there. I don't know. Not familiar with it.
He's a little upstart, so he's just getting started.
Yeah.
So we're rooting for him. Exactly.
We'll see if he's pressing his own CDs and selling them out of his trunk. Yeah. But
Exactly.
loved it down there. And you guys went to the University of Virginia, right? So you're all Cavaliers?
Yeah. Our guitarist Nate and I went to the University of Virginia, and we graduated in 2008.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So we are a sister school of the University of Maryland. We are not the Terrapins. We're the Hawks. We're a sister school. So
All right.
you guys even have a basketball team anymore?
Oh, goodness. Hey, we started out the season great. We were number 1 in the ACC. We were beating top-ranked teams, and then we literally lost, I think, 9 out of our 10 last games and missed any of the tournaments. But next year I have hope.
Nice.
It's Mr. Bennett's first year, Coach Bennett.
Yeah, and you guys keep up with it.
He's going to turn the program around.
And I'll tell you what, actually, talking about lacrosse, you guys are playing the lacrosse championships. Virginia, the University of Virginia Cavaliers are perennially one of the top teams in the country.
Absolutely.
And
they're the number 1 team in the country right now. Actually.
Yeah, they're usually are. Head coach Dom Starja down over there in Charlottesville. So you guys could be playing your home team into the championship again.
We're going to, and we're hoping. I mean, I'll be watching every game that weekend, so I'm excited that I know some of the guys on the team, and they're looking really, really good this year. Apparently.
Yeah, they're unstoppable. Yeah. Now, Will, you're the main songwriter for the band, so tell us a little bit. I know you're touring right now. You're promoting the last album, but tell us a little bit about your writing process and what you're writing for the next album.
Yeah, my writing process is pretty simple. I just go into a room, and when an idea comes to me, I do it. I don't try to force it too much. I mean, it's a good habit to try every night to see if you have anything that's floating around in there in your head. But for me, it's just a very natural kind of when it comes, and then I'll just sing it and write it, and it usually comes pretty quickly. But for the next album, I think we're trying to kind of focus our sound a bit, and kind of we've kind of figured out after playing live for a year and a half what we're looking for now, and we kind of know a little better what we're shooting for in terms of where we see ourselves in the musical spectrum. So. We're excited to get in the studio at some point or another, but we're in no rush.
So you're the kind that takes a notebook around with you when an idea hits you? You're sitting in the airport and you write it down, or?
Yeah, usually it's a melodic idea, or I have a notebook that I write with, and then just a recording thing on my phone. I usually leave myself voicemails of ideas.
Oh, that's cool.
In my voicemail box, there's probably just a ton of random ones of me singing somewhere or another.
That's a cool idea. I actually heard that's how Keith Richards wrote Satisfaction. He woke up in the middle of the night and he sang it into a tape recorder or something like that, and the next morning they finished writing the song.
Really?
So yeah, you're following
a
good formula there. So now tell us how you have lots of fans or people who like Facebook. You have a MySpace. You have a website. You have Twitter. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you in all of those social media sites.
The main site is weareparachute.com, and from there you can link to our Facebook, which is facebook.com/parachute, our Twitter, which is twitter.com/parachute, and our MySpace page, which is myspace.com/parachute. So weareparachute.com, that'll get you everywhere. But we update them all, and we literally run them ourselves. So when we're posting stuff, it's us. It's not just like some talking head in the clouds. We literally, we Twitter from our phones, we Facebook updates from our computers.
So yeah, you guys stay busy.
That's a rarity that they're run by the band themselves. And another good thing about these guys is, a lot of websites you go to and they may update it, I don't know, once a month or something like that. You guys actually have your own TV show that comes out every Wednesday, right?
Yeah, we decided that in order to keep us on our toes, we promised everybody, our fans, that we're going to put out a video every Wednesday, and they hold us to it too. They get really, really, they remind us a lot if we don't put one up. So we have to think of one every week, and it's good just to have a little something every week for everybody to watch.
Absolutely. And just to let everyone know, too, your debut album, Losing Sleep, is still available. You can also purchase it on iTunes as well. And it debuted at number 40 on the Billboard 200.
It did. It was number 1 on iTunes, number 40 on the Billboard or the Top 200. So it was great. Yeah, great start for a band that hadn't put anything out yet.
Absolutely. I'm definitely impressed by that. And it was number 2 on the digital albums chart as well, that says a lot too about you guys, how well you campaign online as well.
Exactly.
And tell us a little bit about you just came off of VH1's Best Cruise Ever Through the Bahamas. So I've got to say that job must have been really tough.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us a little bit about that.
And we looked at ourselves and said, if this is our job, then we literally have the greatest job in the world.
Absolutely.
sat on a cruise ship with a bunch of bands and just played a show every night, and then got to hang out with fans and just lounge around. So it was a lot of fun, and you know, hopefully we get to do it again.
Great. Well, we'll enjoy the sunny weather down there, and you know, maybe have a couple margaritas for us. Enjoy the show tonight, and we'll see you guys when you get to Baltimore, May 29th, down at Power Plant Live. It is a free show, so all of our students on campus, everybody strapped for cash, and go down and watch it for free. So
I don't know about you, but I'm going to tune in, see if I can't find the playoff game tonight, so I can watch them do the national anthem.
That's a good
There
point.
you go.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out too. Yeah, we'll do that as well. So thanks a lot, Will. weareparachute.com. Check them out, and we'll check out with you guys in Baltimore and maybe have an update at that point.
Awesome, man. Thanks a lot. Have a great one.
Will, thanks a lot. And we're going to go into She Is Love right now. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this song?
This is our first single off the album. It's called She Is Love, and we hope you like it.
All right. Thanks a lot. So here we are with She Is Love. This is Across the Board Radio on Hawk Radio.
HawkRadio.org.